on Monday. We brought it forward because there still is some people who support us who are worried about COVID and social distancing, and we want to give everyone the option to come and support, because it's not about that, it's about the children. So that's why we've done this one, and we're still doing the 26th, and we've got a lot of big plans going on the 26th as well. So if you can still keep on supporting and sharing, that'll be great. To introduce Stevie Worrell. He's brought out a book, he's an author, he's an inspirational person, and it's the first time he's going to speak publicly, so if everyone can send him loads of love and be supportive, that'll be amazing.
Firstly, I'd like to say thank you to Leslie, Jamie and Save Our Children for making it possible for me to be here today. I've never done anything like this before, so if you could all please bear with me, as this is a very big step for me. It's so overwhelming to be in the company of so many warriors today. All of you are amazing, just thought I'd let you know that. Last February, my life had come to a standstill. I locked myself away from society and was slowly losing my sanity. I was having intense therapy and was in a very dark place. Don't know how, but I wrote a book about my life so I didn't have to live in silence anymore. I spent 6 months day and night writing my life story. I really had no idea it would receive 86 5-star reviews on Amazon and Kindle, plus the lowest bestsellers rank of 1,000 out of 1,000,000. If writing my book has taught me anything in life, it's never give up on something you're passionate about. I don't seek fame or fortune, but I do seek change. Have I come a long way in a year? Well, I'd like to think so. I'm not where I want to be, but will never give up finding me. I wrote a poem one day to help me release my emotions. It was this poem that gave me the confidence to write my story. I'd like to share it with you all today. The Dark Warrior by Stevie. A summer's day in August in 1984, a day I can't forget forevermore. When life was meant to be happy for all 6-year-old boys, what really we should be doing is playing with our toys. But that day felt so different, and now I will explain the reasons why I'm damaged and why I'm always in pain. A normal day with 2 mates standing in a field, wanting to build a camp to make our very own shield. That man was meant to protect us that man must. But on that very sad day is when I lost all my trust. Now we were walking further through the trees. I feel the branches scraping and catching on my knees. Then it all becomes open, a big camp this must be, me and my 2 friends, running around so free. I then look in the corner, and much to my despair, I cannot help but notice a dark but red armchair. I must admit right now, this was not strange to me, as I was just a child that's running free. Then my mates are climbing up the tree, the adult's in the armchair, and he is calling me. So as I walk towards him, just like a little good boy, I get a funny feeling this is starting to become a ploy. Then I start to notice the adult in the chair, for some peculiar reason, is wearing no underwear. Before I even realised my clothes were being removed, right there in my moment, I was being abused. For some unknown reason, I couldn't make it stop. The pain I started to feel was like being smacked with a rock. Then I started crying, "Why are you hurting me?" "Sorry," he would say, and stopped abusing me. Once I had stopped crying from the pain that had entered me, he thought it would be okay to carry on abusing me. I can't explain the reasons, as I was only 6, but now that I am older, he was out to get his fix. So then I started crying, "Why are you hurting me?" Then I felt invisible as he was ignoring me. At last he finally stopped as he let go of me and said if I tell anyone, he'll take my parents from me. I then put on my clothes as quickly as can be, as all I wanted to do was get him away from me. Not looking where I'm going, my legs I would have scraped. Now I found my moment, now I could escape. Running through the fields, just like a helpless mouse, all I wanted to do was get back to my house. I knocked on my front door, I started to feel free. Things started to feel better as my mum would cuddle me. "Look at the state of your trainers, what have you done to your shirt?" An answer I couldn't give her, as I was full of hurt. Then I started to remember what that dirty man said to me. If I was to tell anyone, he'll take my parents from me. So now you will all realise the pain embedded in me. This is not my fault, it was him that damaged me. Yes, I am a warrior, there's something I'll always be. But I will trade it all in, just so I could be free. If you ever see me, looking so carefree, just remember this one fact, the pain's always in me.
Come on everybody! Yeah!
finished yet. We've not finished yet.
Being sexually abused and raped twice, all within an hour at such a young age, gave me a totally different outlook on my life. I was angry with the world, I trusted no one, would never let anyone in, and hid behind a mask for many years. At the age of 17, I was struggling to deal with my demons and was drinking with friends and in secret, but the booze just wasn't cutting it for me. I then decided to take an ecstasy tablet. Not a nice experience, but it seemed to kill the thoughts in my head. Then I made an even bigger decision and started to self-medicate with cocaine. Finally, I had found my new best friend. A friend that numbed the feelings, blocked out my past, and made everything so much easier. Or so I thought so. I couldn't have been more wrong, trying to block things out, as now I was addicted to my new best friend. Things got worse very quickly. Firstly, destroying my family. By this I mean my daughter and my fiancée-to-be. Then once that had gone, I'd hit the fuck it button. I was taking 2 or 3 grams of cocaine a day mixed with alcohol, a very dangerous concoction. I broke my neck trying to take my own life, had a heart attack and many other traumatising situations.
Come on, Stephen, lad.
Come on, Stephen.
Come on.
Come on, this is your time. This is your time. Take back that power.
I was sectioned 3 times and my life was going nowhere. Once I'd finally lost everything, I realised the only thing left to do was tell someone. It was either that or end up dead. Was I scared? You bet your life I was. What would people think? Would they think I'm gay? Will people hate me? Will my parents be okay? Will anyone believe me? Well, I'm glad to tell you that yes, and yes even more. The support was unbelievable, more than I could ever imagine. Only a fool would turn it down. I no longer drink 10 beers to feel normal, and I've been clean from cocaine for over 3 years.
Come on, Stephen, lad.
I'm getting the help I need now, and I am owning what happened to me. By that I mean facing my demons and looking for freedom. I hope this now gives people an understanding of how some people live after going through such a dark childhood trauma, and how it can totally change someone's life in the blink of an eye. I feel most who have been mentally or physically abused will totally understand my journey, and for that I salute you all. You are very brave and a lot stronger than you think that you are, and if you are still holding on to your trauma and have for many years, then please don't do this anymore. It's not fair to you, as you was only a child. Now you are an adult, now you have a voice and it deserves to be heard. I'm not going to lie, I'm going to say it'll be easy fighting for your freedom, but anything's better than living the life you're living today. You really don't have to punish yourself anymore. You were not to blame. You were a child, and that pain and ownership belongs to the adult who thought it was okay to destroy your childhood.
Yeah.
I would also like to salute anyone battling addiction or suffering mental health, as you are a lot stronger than you think. Hiding behind a mask is convenient for people around you and will keep you feeling like everyone else for a little while. But we are not robots, and any human being will break after living a life hiding behind a mask and not being their real happy self. It's okay to not be okay. We are all given feelings and emotions, so let's use them in an honest way to help us live our lives to the fullest and help us resolve struggles. So all of you that have not suffered any type of trauma in their life and are not dealing with addiction or mental health, but took the time to maybe understand what a friend or family member is going through, then I salute you too. Why? For being as selfless and as willing to try and understand other people's difficulties, even though they might not be affected by you. The more understanding and awareness that's raised regarding the above subjects, then the better things will be for those who are suffering, making them feel that little more at ease and helping them fit back into society. It goes without saying that I punished myself for many years knowing I was different and that society was struggling to accept the way that I was. But that's just because all these subjects wasn't really spoken about. So I had to hide things and there was no understanding or awareness. Now it's out there, and that's why I no longer have to hide. If you are struggling, help and support is out there. And if you can fight like you already have so far, then you have nothing to lose. You deserve to be happy, and just because you feel different to many others, it doesn't make you any less worthy. Just remember, you may feel alone, but you really aren't alone. That's just how your mates feel because you're struggling by protecting yourself. That's normal, so reaching out and asking for help is exactly the same. I live my life now to the best of my ability, and I'm very open about how I feel and what I've been through. I take ownership and not ashamed of my past. It has made me the person I am today. It has not been easy, but now I can hold my head up higher and try and lead a life with more happiness, with my emotions and feelings a lot more stable. I know it will always be there, but because I'm open and honest with my feelings and emotions, people can see what's wrong rather than hide it. I now deal with it. giving myself a clearer head as now I can be the real me. Unfortunately not the free me, but at least I can be me. All that being said, I'm in a lot better place, and I was living behind a mask letting people think I was okay. I wasn't, being myself, and that's not how things are supposed to be. After all, life is about seeking pleasure and avoiding pain. Now I have my friends, family back in my life, and I look forward to living a life that I should have had. I've now got my daughter back in my life. And now she has her dad back, which is the most important thing to happen, making a positive situation out of a negative one. I have unconditional love for my daughter, so I must be starting to love myself again, which just goes to show you can't love anyone in life unless you love yourself.
Go ahead, Stevie, lad. Go on, lad.
You need to help others and love yourself first. That's the key to your happiness, and the rest should fall into place as long as you take full advantage of the help and support that is out there. Then one day you will be where you need to be. And to all the people out there that are suffering in silence, writing your feelings down on paper is a great way of expressing yourself and learning more about yourself. It sounds silly, but it's definitely worth a try, as anything is better than how you're feeling right now if you're living in silence all alone. I may not have my day in court now, but I will hang on with the hope that one day it will come for me and justice will be served. For now, me sharing my story with the world and raising awareness is the sort of justice that is needed for me to fight back and ensure this sick act is not being carried out on other children all over the world. It needs to stop, and it needs to stop now. I still battle with my addictions today, but the point is I'm trying to better myself and fighting every day for a better future. It's better to try than to do nothing at all. And just one other thing to say. You need to remember, you're not a victim, you're not a survivor, you are a fucking warrior.
Go on, Stevie.
So for anyone that is struggling to speak out, my book Stevie Behind the Mask is now available on Amazon and Kindle worldwide. I don't seek fame or fortune, but I do seek change, and it needs to happen for the future of our children. Finally, to those who abuse, the sin is yours, the crime is yours, and the shame is yours. To those who protect the perpetrators, blaming the victims only masks the evil within, making you as guilty as though abused. Stand up for the innocent or go down with the rest. Thank you for your time. God bless you all. Another
Go on, Stevie. Well done, lad.
Thank you so much for your support, it means a lot to me.
Go ahead, Stevie. Our children, save 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 our.
I just want to introduce Hayley. Now Hayley's wrote us a poem and she wants to share it, and it's about Leslie's experience. If everyone came last time to the first one on the 22nd, Leslie shared her story and Hayley has wrote a poem about it. So we just wanted to give Hayley a round of applause and give her some love, because we're all nervous.
Go on, Hayley. Right, and we're our brothers and sisters here.
1.2 million children are trafficked each year. You wouldn't know this though, as the mainstream media has you crippled with fear. Kids don't just disappear. Let me make this clear, as it's really quite severe. And I'm being sincere when I say this. It is time to resist. Some target our children in care. They have no parents, they won't be missed. Not even been given a chance in life, sent straight to the abyss. I try to bring this up, but all you do is dismiss me. This isn't conspiracy, or even a possibility. 10 million modern-day slaves are children, currently, right now, as you listen to this. I hope one day it ends, and they never reminisce. I'm just raising awareness, trying to make a difference. They're kind of so different. Paedophilia is not a sexual preference. The relevance of evidence is actually quite relevant. Tell me this. Why does a drug dealer get more time than a predator, when what they do is worse, and that's evident? Negligent parents that couldn't give a fuck. What happened from when she was 4 really messed their daughter up. Struggles to build her life and relationships of trust. Can't fight her inner demons, so she turns her pain to drugs. Trying to numb the pain to get through another day. But even when she's high, the demon's here to stay. She's dancing with the devil, just trying to find her way. The devil likes exploiting, so he's asking her to stay. All the shit she's been through, she can't face another day. So she tried to take her life, so the pain just goes away. All that pain she's hurting, it's buried deep inside. I know what her story implies, but she actually survived. The girl in this story is now this lady with a daughter beside her. This lady is no longer a victim. This lady is a survivor.
Go on, Leslie! We love you, Leslie!
Where's that? Is that you, girl? Where is that? Come on, girl.
She still has pain though, you can see it in her eyes. She doesn't stand aside now, she's fighting on front line. If these words hit you hard, you really must decide. Could you sit and do nothing and look your children in the eye? Or do you want to stand up, because now is the time. Now is the time, my fellow civilians. Don't let the figures rise to 1 billion. We must stand up together. Save our children.
Save our children! 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 Save our children!
Hello everyone, I'm Jimmy, I'm from London. I've come down to support you lot today in standing up for the children. That's what we're here to do. There's nobody else who's going to do it, I assure you. We've done a massive march in London last week for the children. We were treated like criminals. We were treated like scum. We were the most loving, most together group you could ever imagine. And we got treated like animals because they don't like the topic what we're talking about. Because they know that the key to their downfall is our children, our love for our children. So as long as we keep pushing our love for our children forward, they can't keep lying to us. They can't keep sweeping it under the carpet. We are the people, we are the power. We are the 99%. We can't take this anymore. We cannot take these lies, this covering up of paedophilia, this normalisation of paedophilia, plastering it all over our media, all over our kids' toys, our kids' ice creams, our kids' sweets. Are they laughing at us? Is this a joke? Because I don't find it very funny. I'm a good person with good values, and I am telling you now, £100 fine is definitely not going to shut me up. What is the price on justice for our children? Really? Can you give me a price? Because I can't. Well, I certainly know it's not £100 bloody pounds. Certainly not. Certainly not Matt Hancock, Boris, whoever's been forcing this, saying we can't have more than 6 people and all this. That's definitely not going to scare me, because my love for my child and other people's children is stronger than anything on this planet. And they know, once they mess about with our children, and everybody knows the scale of it, they're finished, their cover's blown. Their cover is blown.
Fuck the elite!
So elite paedophiles, we are coming for you. The royal family, we're coming for you too. All these people, these mega corporations, they're trying to condition us for hell, plastering paedophilia all over everything. Netflix, all these companies, Facebook, apparently it's not against their guidelines. What's that all about? Is it against your guidelines? Because it's definitely against mine. We as good people, as good parents, have a duty to stand up and say, no, 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 no. We are not going to take this anymore. We are proper people with proper values. Try it on someone else because it's not working with us. We're not going to accept it. And we need to get everyone else on the same hymn sheets against the same people that are pushing forward this evil agenda, this evil normalisation of paedophilia, like I've said before. It's not happening. Not today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, never, never. We are the people, we are the power, we are the 99%. We do not consent to paedophilia of any scale, anywhere, any town, any city. So put that in your pipe and smoke it, I'm afraid. Because we are not taking it anymore. Let's all have a big march, make some noise for our children. That's what we're here to do. We are the voice of the children. So this is what I was saying to the police in London last week. They kept trying to arrest me. All the beautiful people with me believed in what I was saying so much they stopped me from being arrested. We have that power.
Power to the people!
listen to PO rules telling us what we can and can't do. We can't submit to their lies and to whatever they're trying to do to our children. They're always trying to do it. They've all been doing it since the 70s. It's never going to go away unless we, the people, stand up and say, no! Big fat no! So, what a beautiful, amazing people in Liverpool. I was struggling, I got let down a bit short notice actually, like there was a bit of a rush or whatever. And what beautiful people, Leslie and Jamie, they said, don't worry, come and stay at my house. That's what happens, when you get good people together, we all come together, we all spread love, that is undefeatable. Undefeatable. We need to stand up for our children, stand up for their rights, stand up for ourselves as well. We all need to stand together. Look after the person next to you, because you don't know when you're going to need that person. So let's all come together today, make some noise, and that's it. Save our children. We're here to save our children. So we're going to go on a march now. We've got a nice bit of momentum. We're all a bit pumped up, and we're going to let these people who don't already know the evil that's round the corner and what's already been taking place for years, just been sweeping under the carpet, but they can't hide anymore. Like I said, they cannot hide anymore. So we're here to spread the message, spread truth, spread love, and I look forward to helping you guys with your march. So thank you, and let's get going. Let's go.
Save our children! 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 Save our children!
Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children!
Save our children!
So we're really going to be heard today, people.
Oh yeah.
Who are we here for?
Children!
Yes, we're here.
Doing it for the kids!
For the children. We are the power. We are the people. We cannot accept this anymore. We are the voice of the children, and we're going to shout the loudest today for the children. And so let's go. Let's start getting ready to go.
Save our children. We are all marching together. We want to spread awareness on the disgusting problems that no one talks about. So save our children and walk with us. Save our children.
Save our children!
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 Save our children.
Save
Save our children! 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 Gets hard after they've done it, lad. Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Everybody get your phones out! Get video on us! Save our children! 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 My voice is going and everything. Save our children! 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 Save our what? No one got that on film, did you? You love it at the front. Tell them that. Save our children! 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 Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Vote Kelly?
No, so took me about a week to recover from the last one.
I know.
I was supposed to have a megaphone and I've left it again.
Save our children! 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 Don't hang your voice, you've got.
Save our children! Save our children!
all levels of child abuse. It's time to say no, enough is enough. We are good people with good values, like I said before. It's not happening anytime soon. We are not taking this anymore. Well done everyone for coming today. What beautiful people in Liverpool. What beautiful day. We are the power. We are the power. We are the people, we are the power, we are the 99%.
Someone said that, do you think we should march to the BBC?
Yes, can we walk slowly though? Oh wait, can we like do a slow march behind this, otherwise I get caught about that. Yeah, and I'll get, is that pedo protecting BBC? Is that them you're on about? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, let's go and see those guys for sure. For sure. Can someone lead the way? Who knows the way to the BBC? Come on. The locals. I ain't got that. We're not storming in front of anybody behind. Because we're all together, we're all one, we're all good people. We're here for the same reason. We're the voice of our children. We're not going to tolerate this evil anymore. No more. Yes, get behind the speaker so you don't walk too fast. Calm down, I know we want to save the children. Let's do it in a nice, slow, effective way. Yeah, there's no rush, we've got all day. We've got all day.
Save the children! Yeah, we're in a rush to get to BBC. Save our children!
Okay guys, we need to do a right, but we need to do a slow right. Don't get too excited.
Save our children!
Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Right, let's slow it down a bit, guys. Slow it down a bit. Nice, slow, effective walk down the high street. Let's everyone hear what we've got to say. Over 100,000 children go missing every year in this country alone. It's time to end the silence. End the silence now. Save our children.
Save our children! Save our children!
Save our children.
Save our children! 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 Save our children!
Pedos, leave our kids alone! Hey, 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 pedos, leave our kids alone! Pedos, leave our kids alone! Hey, 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 pedos, leave our kids alone!
Save our children!
Children!
Save our 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 children!
Save our
Save our children!
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 Leave our kids alone!
Pedos! Pedos! Leave our kids alone! Hey! 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 Pedos! Leave our kids alone! Save our children! Leave our kids alone! Hey! Pedos! 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 Leave our kids alone!
Take this anymore, people! No more minutes! Certainly not! Where's Jimmy Savile? Jimmy Savile? Is Jimmy Savile? We're here to speak to Jimmy Savile. Jimmy Savile?
Open the gates!
In the silence of Peter Miller, BBC. You want to tell us what you're going to tell us? You advocated for the last decades, covering up paedophilia, all levels of child abuse. People get a license to abuse our kids. Leave our kids alone. Hey, pedos, 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 leave our kids alone. They're lucky they're here today. Pedos, leave our kids alone. Hey, 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 pedos,
Leave our kids alone! Hey! Pedos! 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 Leave our kids alone! Hey! kids alone. Hey, pedos, leave our 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 kids alone. Hey, pedos.
Which is going on across the country. Sweep under the carpet. Where's the coverage? BBC. Slow protectors.
Shame on you! 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 Shame on you!
BBC. Where's the coverage? Where's the truth? You need to find your own truth, because no one's going to slap it in your face. These people are lying to you. They've been lying about paedophilia since it's existed. We need to stand up, we need to say no. No, BBC. Everyone's got short memories. Do you remember Jimmy Savile? Oh, they put it very well. A simple question, a simple answer. Who they with? The good people who care about other people. No, they're not. They could clearly have chosen their side. They're not with us. They're not with other people. And once they want to choose to hide all this information from us. So we need to stand up. We need to say no. No to paedophilia. No to child exploitation. I keep doing what we're doing. Let's not these bogus laws and legislation stop us from telling the truth. The truth will always come out. Lads always conquer fear. Always conquer fear. Our love for our children will always win. So BBC, it's time for us to boycott the BBC. Say no! No! No more! No more! Enough is enough! We as good people have had enough! We've had enough of the lies, the cover-ups, the de-notices. Come on, come on! Let's wake up, let's spread the truth! Let's spread families, let's keep going! Let's come out more and more and more against the same thing, the same problem. If we do nothing, our children's children are going to be subjected to this hideous topic we're talking about, and the reason we're here. So, save our children!
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 Yeah, okay, we've done a bit now. There's no one even here, so let's go back and make some noise on the high street. Let's move with a purpose, nice, slow, effective walk, and let everyone know what we've got to say. Because it's a topic that can't be hidden away from no more. So look,
go back down that way, the main way.
What way are we going to go?
The main way, where there's loads of people, and then go back up.
Let's go. This way. This way.
Go to 26.
Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children! Save our children! Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Children go missing every year just in this country. This is a wake-up call. I'm up from London. Let's give me this wake-up call. We're not accepting this anymore.
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children! Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children! Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children!
I stand in solidarity with the people of Palestine against the Zionist colonial settler state of Israel.
Save our children!
Save our children!
Save our children! Save our children! Hey, leave our kids alone! Hey, pedos, 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 leave our kids alone! Pedos, leave our kids alone! The normalisation of hell, we are not taking it. We are the people, we are the power, we are the 99%, we are the people.
We are the power! We are the 99%! We are the people! We are the power! We are the 99%! We are the people! We are the power! We are the 99%! We are the people! We are
the power. We are the 99%. We are the people. We are the power. We are the 99%. We are the people. We are the power. We are the 99%.
Leave our feet alone! Hey! Pedos! Leave our feet alone! Hey! Pedos! Leave our feet alone! Hey! Pedos! Leave our kids alone!
Hey! Pedos! Leave our kids alone!
Hey! Pedos! Leave our kids alone! Pedos! Leave our kids alone! Hey! 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 Pedos! Leave our kids alone!
Hey, shout our
Leave
children.
our kids alone. Our children are not for sale, people. You've got the wrong end of the stick because we're not taking it. We as good people are not taking it. Our children are not up for grabs. Our children are to be protected, not abused. Not abused. It's up to us to end the silence of child exploitation. All levels of child abuse. We are a voice of the children. We're here to tell you about all this evil taking place. We are not accepting it. We're not accepting it for 1 second. We are the people.
We are the power. We are the 99%.
We are the people.
We are the power. We are the 99%. We are the people. We are the power. We are the 99%. We are the people. We are the power. We are the 99%.
We are the
Hands off our children.
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 Hands off our children. Save 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 our children.
Save our children!
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 Save our children.
Save our children.
Save our children.
Save our children. Save our children. Save our children. Save our children. Save our children.
Save our children!
Leave our kids alone. Hey, Pedos, 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 leave our kids alone.
Hey, Pedos, leave those kids alone. Hey, Pedos, leave those kids alone. Hey, Pedos, leave those kids alone. Hey, Pedos, leave those kids alone. Hey, Pedos, leave those kids alone. Hey, Pedos, leave those kids alone. Hey, Pedos, leave those kids alone. Hey, Pedos, leave those kids alone.
Children,
Save our children. Save our children.
save our children. Save our children. Save our children. Save our children. Save our children. Save our children. Save our children. Save our children. Save our children.
Save our children. Save our children. Save our children. Save our children. Save our children. Save our children. Save our children. Save our children. Save our children. Save our children. Save our children. Save
Got a bit of music now, lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly, lovely people. And Dean.
Can everyone concentrate by where the musicians are?
Right, like Dave said, I've never done it before. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this. We weren't even on Facebook till Tuesday. But here we go. Hello, my name's Dean. I've come here today to share my truth with you all. I am 36 years old, a typical lad's lad, an old heart. As a child, I suffered sexual, physical, mental and psychological abuse. I have child abuse, experienced abuse in relationships, and as a result of all this, I struggle massively today with like trusting people and I feel the need to like control it. Oh, let's just stick to this one. It affects my understanding of consent and led me to have a strong urge for control in order to feel I have protection for myself. It has took me 36 years to come to terms with the past beginning of my road healing. I hope my story will help others. Well, that's it, that's why I've started, because my abuse started as early as I can remember. My first abuser was my granddad. I was sent to his home most weekends for the earliest memories I have. My relatives told me that my granddad was a sick man and that I was his medicine to make him better. My granddad would commit horrendous crimes to me every time I was in his company. The abuse was my grandfather stopped when I was 9 years old, 9 years. So 0 to 9, I just knew my granddad's stuff, like, and he found me, he was found guilty and served a pathetic sentence. He actually ran off with the nun, served 6 months in jail and ran off with the nun. Aye, fucking hell. When I was aged around 4 to 5 years old, I moved to a nursery. There was an exploit groomer and abuser, a nursery nurse named Karen. She used to take me from nursery to her home. She made me feel scared, and even then I knew even though I knew I was in the wrong, I'm not that good at reading. Yeah,
don't worry about it, lad. Carry on. You read it, lad. Carry on.
Can everyone just be quiet in the background and let him speak, please?
Karen forced me to do things, wash her feet and suck her toes. She used to try and do other things, but I used to just say, like, nah, just let me mess with your toes. And I thought, oh, it was all gay and that, going with women and that, because I was used to my granddad. And whatever. I started primary school. I went to the Queen of Peace school, and then after, I don't know how long, I got moved to English Martyrs. I don't know why they moved me there. And the nursery, I think I missed that out before, I got moved from one nursery to another nursery, and then abuse started happening in the nursery that I got moved to. So then it was the same in the school, primary school. I went to Our Lady's Queen of Peace, and then I got moved to English Martyrs. And Mr. Windsor and Mr. Dutton, I've heard a few accusations that he touched other lads up and that. But he never ever got to do me, because I thought, fucking not happening. No, my granddad does this, and fucking, that's it, that's not happening. I used to get threatened with the cane and all that stuff in my face and all that, and I was just a cheeky little shit looking up to him, but I thought, what have I got to lose, you know what I mean? And I've always just...
Come on, Mike. You're still here, lad.
In year 7, just stick to this, yeah? Yeah. Year 7, I became friendly with older lads. They were a lot older than me. Year 11, and I started seeing them more regularly, and the lads began sexually abusing me. Ended up on the weed and the limo when I was 13 and that. And just stick to this, I can.
Say what you want to say, lad. Yeah. We're here to listen. That's what we're here for, lad. That's what we're here for. Whatever you off the art, lad. Off the art.
So at an early age, I was on the limo and stuff, and letting fellas do things to me and that, but I was off my cake and I could never go home and that, because my mum and dad would, like, everyone thought they were sound and that, but they could just, I could get off my cake at that age. I could ride me crosser, or fucking year 6, down the street to Liverpool and that, and like, I've been a lad's lad my whole fucking life, I swear down, and doing what I wanted to do, and I'm not scared of nothing, I never have been scared of it, I just take it all full in. I'm here now because it is what it is, because the universe has brought all these people together, and I just do what my gut tells me all the time, and help save the children. Well, I am a child still, we're all still children. There's an adult, a parent, and a child in all of us, even to this day, you, all of us, and I just need, and my fellow dream team just need help so we can help others. That's it, basically. I even wrote a few songs down when I was in the car on the way down here. Come on, make a move on me. Come on. Let's try it. And then take me to church. Well, you know, by Horizon and that. Well, my idea is to take over every church, yeah, and have well-being centres in them. And we just do it all for everyone, you know, just energy exchanging left, right and centre. You help him, he helps you, we all help each other. And that's it. And giving everyone a proper education and a proper upbringing. Not like I can't even read and write, hence me jibbing that thing then. Let's change our life, let's help people. It helps you to help them, it's great and everything's just free, and it feels posh. I'm open and I've helped a few people on talking the way I've talked. I'm going to shut up anyway now because I get tired of my own voice. But thanks for listening.